Welcome back for part 2 of the Varis Widebody on our 2015 WRX. Last video you guys saw us complete the front end of this car, and if you guys missed out on that, you're definitely going to want to head back to the last episode and check out the front end. But for today, we're moving on to the rear and what I personally think is going to be the biggest change in the car. Today we're going to be knocking out the rear bumper, the rear wide body fenders, and finally changing out this trunk and wing for something that I've been wanting for a very long time. Now I think this might be a little controversial. You're either going to love it or you're gonna hate it. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I think will be a nice touch to this car and what the finished product is gonna look like. Let's hop into it. You guys know that we did the APR wings like when we first got the car years and years. Maybe, what was it, Tim? Like 6 years ago?
Probably 6 years ago.
That's crazy. This wing has been on the car for 6 years. I mean, since I can remember owning this car, the wing's been on it. And I just feel like it's time for something new. And that's where this comes in. And this actually comes from our friends over at APR Performance. So huge thank you to them for helping us source this guy out and getting it to us. But we've had this for about a year now, and we've just never gotten to the point where we can install it. And now, since we're completely revamping the car, perfect timing. We can get this old crusty wing off the car. Look at this beautiful carbon piece. This is gonna go with the entire kit as well. Tim, will you grab this junk off? Oh, it's beautiful. Now add kind of a newer, sleek, stealth, aggressive style to the car. Instead of having a massive wing come up, we're gonna have a nice duckbill, and I'm so excited to show you guys what we're gonna do with the paint and what color we're actually gonna paint the car. I think you're gonna be super stoked. And I think for today, we are gonna start with the trunk of the car, move to the bumper, and then move to the fenders. Now, if you guys come look over here, like I told you guys, our body shop guy actually came to the shop yesterday to check out the kit and see what he wants to do as far as painting the kit. He wants everything off this car. We gotta remove the headlights, the taillights, the trunk's gonna come off. So basically, just like yesterday, we're gonna stick everything on, make sure it all fits, lower it on the ground, make sure the wheels fit, and see what we have to do from there, and then take everything back off and bring this car to the body shop. So when we're installing the trunk today, if you guys look down here, there's ports for our rear view camera, our lights. None of that's gonna go in today because it just has to come right back off for paint. Anyways, keep that in mind when we're installing today, but let's go ahead, get started, rip off our stock trunk, the wing, and see how this guy looks. Actual end of an era. The wing is now off, and Timbro put on our new latch. We're gonna put a carbon trunk on this thing, man.
I think you've been wanting to do this for so long.
It's gonna add just a new style to the car, you know? Let's go ahead and stick her on, see what she looks like. I'm excited to see what this looks like, plus the fender and the bumper, because I mean, with how aggressive the bumper is and like how many new body lines this car is gonna have, just in case you get kidnapped and you wanna hop out of the trunk. Little safety kidnap latch right there. All right, let's put this thing on. All right, moment of truth. Again, we're not gonna connect anything up here because it just has to be removed, but when we piece this car together after the bodywork and after the new paint, that's when we'll kind of assemble everything, just so that we can get an idea of what this looks like. It is so good. Honestly, I mean, just my opinion here, but I think that this fits what I'm doing. If you guys knew it was in my head, it fits what we're doing with the car when this car is complete. So much better with the duckbill, and we have the Varis. I don't even think we talked about this. Years ago, I went to Tokyo Auto Salon and actually bought these taillights from the Varis booth at Tokyo Auto Salon, and these are legitimate, actual Varis taillights. So with like the dark smoke taillight, carbon duckbill here, the wide body new bumper. Let me get a peek, dude. Carbon fiber. Now that the trunk's done, we're gonna go ahead and rip off our rear bumper, which thankfully is actually super easy. It's just a bunch of clips. So we're gonna open this guy back up, pull this thing off, and then we gotta start fitting this guy up. Look how gnarly this is. Talk about like new shape of the car, different style. And like I keep saying, I can't wait till you guys see what we have in store for paint. One of one, and that's for sure. Okay, anyways, let's rip off OEM and put this guy on. Okay. Well,
what did you do, Dustin?
Update, make sure if you're gonna close the trunk to plug it in, because now I gotta climb all the way back here to, damn it. Hey, good thing we have the kidnap switch.
The kidnap switch comes in handy. Oh, that's a Dustin bot.
Oh! It worked.
We're gonna need Big Dog for this one.
You want me to Amazon cut it? Just like in the jungle?
There's a bunch of bushes in front of you.
Am I gonna get electrocuted?
Samurai.
Yeah.
It even cut.
So Tim is going to actually just properly wire this. The third brake light doesn't work because we had to wire in these JDM Varis lights. So now this is a perfect time to rewire this whole thing and actually get this to work. This guy's good and we can get started. Next up on our list, one of the most exciting parts for sure for me is this rear bumper. Now, will it fit with our USDM bash bar? That is what we're gonna have to find out. But, first ever test fit of the Varis rear bumper. Is the effing beam.
So nobody rear end Dustin, please.
Keep this in mind when doing, I mean, even on my R35 on the front bumper, the bash beams have to come off because S2K too, because USDM and JDM safety ratings are different, and Japan safety ratings don't have the big bash bars in the front. So let's remove it. Okay.
These are ratings. Oh, that one.
Bumper is cracked. Super hardcore. This is the problem with fiberglass. Yours is cracked. Okay, so before we can actually put our JDM bumper on, we have to take all of these clips off as well. That bumper actually utilizes all of these screws, but mounts from inside. It's actually like really cool how they did it. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all of these. This stock clip piece will come out and that bumper will be ready to go on. Okay, now I think the rear bumper will go on. Let's try this, third time's a charm. Okay, yes, it freaking fits. Now, it's cool because the entire, so we have an extra piece that's gonna go here, we'll connect to the wide fender. It's gonna be pretty insane. I'm gonna go ahead and start connecting this bumper just so it's mounted onto here, and then we can start doing the actual wide fender.
That's a day and night difference.
Yeah, is it?
Almost like washed completely.
It is insane. And not only does it look absolutely crazy, but check out the fitment. The fitment is ridiculous. I mean, we'd have to cut some stuff obviously, but the body lines, this is going to be a major problem. We're gonna put the whole kit on just to see, but what I think is gonna have to happen, we're gonna have to cut this thing all the way down and just to fit the wheel. But we're gonna put the rest of the kit on before we chop this, just to be 100% sure, but I have a feeling that's not gonna work. Either way, if you guys take a look back here, let's go over here. Freaking sick. Like I said, this literally changes the whole shape of the car, and it just makes it even better with the carbon duct. This to me is like finishing touch to all of it. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's pretty dope. Okay, let's go ahead and start taping up our fenders. Tim's already over here working. What do we think? Wait, stay there, stay there.
Dude. Look at it from right
So
here.
it's gonna sit something like this.
Pretty much exactly like that.
Oh my God, dude, that is fat. Holy I feel like a mad scientist right now. This is the best feeling. Holy mother of God, dude.
Get the piece.
Get the piece. The piece. This is gonna be ridiculous. Finishing touch.
Now we'll just leave it like that.
And that's
Because that
it?
connects to the door.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll
This
be
will suck in
Yeah,
like
it'll
that.
get sucked in, and that'll be lined up like that. If you guys are confused as to why we're not actually like bolting any of this up, I'm getting the kit molded. This car is gonna have no rivets, no nuts and bolts. It's gonna be molded onto the car to give it a seamless, nice, flowing look. So like I keep saying, literally the whole shape of this car is going to be completely different. Let's get a little look from back here. Holy, that is insane.
Donk-a-donk.
I can't get over the body lines. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but all of these lines line up so perfectly. Like just the quality and craftsmanship of the Japanese kits like this, the lines here, like when you guys see this in person, it's just a completely different look. It is so awesome.
It's the Nicki Minaj Subaru. Look at this thing.
Yeah, the vents and everything, dude. I mean, it's just so in Japan they actually have I guess brake or reflectors. We are gonna create like just a custom cover up for this since we don't have reflectors here, and I think just a little bit of carbon will be nice right there. But yeah, all the venting, how wide this is. Maybe I should put a wheel on. Let's put a wheel on. Okay. Holy
gosh.
See, the idea of removing a little camber, adding a thicker tire, dude, it's going to be on point. It looks so good.
How's it looking up here?
Holy, this is a killer view. I feel like all the body lines go together and the duckbill really complements it. That is absolutely ridiculous. Dutch Auto Body, open for business. Everybody wants a Varis kit, HKS kit, JDM stuff. I'll cut it for
It
you.
has a 4 out of 10.
Look at this. It's got a
Perfect.
10 out of 10.
No, that's a 10. No, that's a 10 out of
Look at
10.
that cut. You see that? Is that a Tim cut or is that a Dut cut?
That's a Dut cut.
It's a Dut cut.
Well, let's put some money on it. Whose is going to be better?
Do I need to go a little bit more?
Goggle Dustin and Respirator Tim. I'm your father.
Luke.
Say it. Yeah.
I am your father.
Dustin for the win.
That's Auto Body.
Look at this.
First time's a try.
That's only first try, guys.
Look at this line. Hold on, get back here. Get back. I want you to see this line. Look at that. Perfect. Furlough bodywork is my favorite. I love this stuff. Doing body kits, like changing the appearance of a car, this is what I love. Engine builds are cool. High horsepower builds are cool. What I really love is just completely transforming a car in this way. With all these cars in it. This is my favorite stuff. Okay, we're gonna go back. We can officially tape all this stuff up, put this thing on the ground, and ready for paint, dude. Holy sh! With the wheel on, it like finishes everything, and it looks just wild. We have a lot of work to do. Look at this view. Oh my God. Everything I could have wanted and more. All right, well, we're gonna wait a little while for the sun to go down. We're gonna put this thing onto the ground and go take some shots before it heads out to the body shop.
All right, so I stayed a little bit and I fixed the camber in the rear. As you guys can see, it's pretty much straight right now. So when I go down, it should give it a little bit of camber. We want camber, but not extreme camber like the car had. I'm gonna go ahead and set this on the ground, and then Dustin will show you this in a little bit, but I'm gonna just lay it down for the first time. I can't wait for this thing to be one color. It just looks so good, and then the carbon pieces are just gonna be the chef's kiss. I can't wait for everybody to see it. I can't wait to see it. But this kit is actually wider, I think, than the last one. So hopefully we can get the fitment just right, so we can fit some bigger tires on there, thicker tires. And yeah, it should look really good. Let me set this on the ground.
Kit's done.
I cannot believe this.
A lot of freaking work to do. But keep in mind, as you guys are looking at this, we don't have any of the carbon splitters on, any of the canards on. Like, this kit has a lot left to go, but
also, I have never seen this car without the big wang.
I know, right?
So when I say, like, to me, it looks like a completely different car, it legitimately looks like a completely different car.
It looks so good. And I was saying, like this just fits the car. Like, it's not gonna look complete till the bodywork's done, all the carbon bits are on, and this thing's all one color. But the duckbill really complements the shape of the car, and it's just something a little bit different. I want you guys to come look at this. So I thought I was gonna have to rebarrel these wheels. Well, fast forward a couple of hours, Tim actually took out some camber, and turns out these are actually a perfect fit. We're gonna put fat, meaty tires on these, and it's gonna fit perfectly. Look at this. Now just imagine some big, fat, juicy tires on there, and this thing's gonna be set. Look at the rear of it. Oh my God. That's pretty insane.
Okay, wait. Now, everyone, look at this. Pokemon socks.
Come on, it's fine. I am so stoked. So this is the final product. Next time you guys see this car, it will either be completely torn apart because I'm showing you at the body shop, or it's gonna be completed together and you guys are gonna be watching the reveal. Tomorrow we actually take this thing all the way to the body shop and get this thing completely redone. What we've been working towards this entire time, 500 horsepower engine build, the completely new Varis JDM body kit, and now the exterior paint. This thing's gonna come together, and you guys will be able to see this thing at SEMA.
I want everyone to guess in the comments what color they think it's gonna be.
No one's gonna guess it. Not a single person will ever guess it.
$100 to whoever guesses it.
Not a single person will be able to guess the color, I guarantee it.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be insane. This thing looks so funky without the front lip, and there's just so much you guys gotta wait for. But anyways, I hope you guys are as stoked as we are, because this is quite literally the WRX that when I got this car 8, 9 years ago, the car that I've always dreamed of, that is quite literally this, what is behind me, which is insane to say. 20-year-old me would have never imagined we'd have this, much less any of this. So I think my younger self would be pretty proud right now. 20-year-old me would actually be pants. I'd be pooping my pants right now if I knew that this was about to happen. It feels like the old days. It feels like when I first started all this and we're back in the garage just working on the WRX. I mean, all of my, I'll say childhood, all of my childhood dreams of building this car are coming true. Never did I ever think I'd have a built engine. Never did I think I would ever have a full Varis Widebody or do a full paint job or take this thing to freaking SEMA, the biggest stage in the car world. That is insane. And it's actually happening, and I'm doing it my way, exactly how I want. I just can't get over this, guys. Like I said, we still have a lot of work left to do. It's not done, but it's ready for the body shop. Well, with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end today's video. The final episode, sort of the final episode of the WRX Widebody. I will try and keep you guys updated as the body progress goes on. I have no idea when we'll see this car again. I don't know how early before SEMA we will have this car, but hopefully we have a little bit of time so I can film a really sick reveal for you guys. And like I keep saying, if you want to see this car in person, come check it out at SEMA, the Outdoor McGuire's booth. It is literally a dream come true. I said this in the first episode. As corny and as cheesy as it sounds, don't be afraid to chase those dreams. Because just like me, you have no idea what can happen until you try. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Like Tiana said, leave us a comment down below on what color you guys think we're gonna paint the car. I guarantee you're not gonna guess it, but if you do, you'll win something. We'll figure it out, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I keep saying this, but I hope you guys are as stoked as I am and you guys feel the same way as I do about this car, because this car changed my life. And it's gonna stay with me forever, and it deserves the best, and that's what it's getting. So thank you guys for watching. If you have not already, please hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe, because we have a lot more to do before SEMA on a few different cars, and you're not gonna wanna miss out on what's to come. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.